What is going on, NiPP SliPs, YouTube, and fellow GBA fans? Nips here, coach of the Long Island Reggie Rockies, bringing you a little post-commentary about the GBA draft season. I don't know why I put two up. Season 4 draft, folks. So, as you guys know, the draft is concluded. I have my 11 Pokemon, 10 plus 1 Pokemon, ready to freaking go for the upcoming season. So this video basically to explain my thought processes behind drafting my team, what I wanted, what I was looking for, and why I chose what I chose. Now, first of all, before I begin, I want to say thank you to Magnitude and all official GBA members for giving me this wonderful, amazing opportunity to join such a prestigious league and have a freaking blast while competing at the highest of level. So, to begin, you guys saw my first draft pick right off the bat. We have Mega friggin' Altaria. What I wanted originally was Heatran. Why? Because Heatran can do so many things. Beautiful typing. Only 2 weaknesses, I believe, to fighting and grounds. And water, so that's 3 weaknesses. Phenomenal Pokemon. Has great stat distribution. Can be run so many different ways. It can be a wall, physical attacker, special attacker, and whatever you want it to be. But unfortunately, that went before I got to choose my pick. Literally the turn before me. I was the 4th pick overall. 3rd pick took Heatran. So I decided to go with a powerful Mega right off the bat. And something that can be diverse, can do many things, fill a specific niche, or be whatever I want it to be, and that is what Mega Altaria is. It could be physical, special, it could be a wall, it could be a physical wall, it could sweep, it could do so many freaking things, and it's a beautiful typing of Dragon Fairy with a phenomenal resistance against like Fairy, Water, Electric, Grass, immune to Dragon, immune to EQ, Pre-Evolution, and it loses its Stealth Arc weakness once it Mega Evolves. So it's a phenomenal Pokemon to start off with. That's why I went with him. Can do so many things, and a great Pokemon. So from here on out, guys, I drafted my team around Mega Altaria. So here we go, guys. Pokemon number 2, draft slot number 2 for me comes around, and I choose Jirachi. Why? Because I wanted something that could be, once again, could do a lot of things. Very diverse Pokemon. Can be physical, special, a wall, or a wall. Base 100 down the board. And like I said, guys, movesets are subject to change. Most likely going to change every single week. See what the EV spreads and the IV spreads and whatnot. But what you see here is a special wall example of Jirachi with Wish, Stealth Rock, Iron Head, Toxic. Why I drafted him? Immune to Poison, Resist Steel. 2 huge things that kind of hinder Mega Altaria. And having immunity to one of them and completely resisting the other is a great friggin' option. And Psychic Steel is a great type to begin with. Also, his weaknesses being Dark and Ground. Altaria resists Dark. And also, it's immune to EQ, like ground moves pre-Mega Evolution, but like I said, Mega Altaria is the main bits of the team. So, getting around Steel, Poison, and complementing the weaknesses of Poison Steel being negated by Jirachi, and having Dark negated by, what's your name, and Dark and Fire negated by Mega Altaria, which is freaking phenomenal. So round 3 comes around for my draft pick, and I want a physical sweeper that's fast and can do a lot of damage. And that's exactly what freaking Hawlucha is. It's a borderline Pokemon. We all had to choose one OUA, one OUB, a BL, a couple UUs, a NU, a RU, and then we get like to put in our points left. We can do whatever we want with those four last spots. But you had a 1,000-point cap, so you had to work around that. So you can't be like, oh, I want OU this, OU that, and then I'll get like one random, and you know. You gotta spend your points wisely and accordingly. So anyway, my borderline Pokemon of choice was Hawlucha. This thing is phenomenal. Friggin' phenomenal. Huge speed and attack stat. And what I love that, you may say the typing sucks, but you know what I love about this typing so much? Hawlucha avoids spikes, poison spikes, is not weak to rocks, and he avoids ground type attacks. While he may have a lot of weaknesses, he outspeeds them very well. He has a huge speed stat. He can set up the substitute that you can see. Stuff goes up. He has the Unburn, which is very triggers, and he just puts in the finest of work. Only problem with him is he can be walled by like he can be shut down kind of easily by some specific walls. Like Hippowdon will give him problems because he can't really do a lot to Hippowdon. So Hippowdon was drafted by a fellow GBA member. I don't remember who, but kudos to you getting Hippowdon. Hippowdon's a freaking awesome Pokemon. But anyway, freaking Hawlucha is such a good Pokemon. He was my borderline of choice for that very reason. Sweep, setup, phenomenal moveset, phenomenal ability, phenomenal speed. What more can you ask for? Round 4 comes around. I need another wall. I'm most likely going to be using Jirachi as a special wall like 6 times out of 10, I want to say. So I want a wall that can complement him very well. And what I chose was friggin' Mandibuzz, baby. Mandibuzz. Immune to ground attacks. Immune to Psychic, really doesn't matter. But your main thing about you is you resist Dark and you're immune to ground type attacks. 2 huge problems for Jirachi. Completely shut down, negated by Mandibuzz. Also, Mandibuzz kind of goes a little bit well with the Altaria, not the best. I mean, they both have the fairy weakness, but he can do things with it. He's not like it's not like the best support for Mega Altaria, but my main purpose here was to support the Jirachi as a stutter some more. So we supported Jirachi with Mandibuzz. Running, this is an optional set. Like I said, guys, Roost, Defog, Knockoff, and Toxic. Impish, Overcoat, beautiful Pokemon. He's freaking phenomenal all around. I love Mandibuzz. He's a great Pokemon. He's weak to Fighting, Fairy, and Electricity. Altaria resists Electricity and Fighting very well. I mean, did I say you're weak to Fighting? I don't know. You're not weak to Fighting. You're weak to you're neutral to Fighting. But you guys get the point. You guys get the point. Mandibuzz is a great option for my team. So now round 5 comes around. I'm thinking for a bit. I have a little bit of like a ghost weakness going on, and not a ghost weakness. Not a ghost. That's it. My bad, guys. My bad. This pick right here, I wanted to have a special sweeper because I didn't really have one just yet. I had somebody that could be fast, preferably to like not be weak to hazards or rocks or like things like that. Somebody that is very diverse, a huge move pool, and what I decided to go with was freaking Alakazam, folks. Alakazam, a great Pokemon, timid, Magic Guard, so he avoids rock damage, he can't be statused, huge move pool, very fast Pokemon. The only thing, he can only run in basically Sash or Life Orb, and he has a very standard moveset. I mean, he can't have a lot, he's a wide move pool, but 9 times out of 10, you're choosing the same exact moves with a variation of Hidden Power and Focus Blast being the one swapped out. And that's why I went with my regular Alakazam over here. Great Pokemon, great speed, can do a lot of damage. Next up, I have a ghost weakness in the form of Jirachi, Alakazam. Hawlucha can't do anything to Ghost really besides acrobatics. So if a fast Ghost form comes down and Oko's Hawlucha, he gets bopped pretty quick. Altaria, she can do things pretty well against Ghost Pokemon. But what I really wanted, I wanted a bulky Pokemon that could do a lot of damage as well. And then I come across this thing right here, this beautiful Pokemon right friggin' here, Melioda. Now this thing is a phenomenal Pokemon. High base HP, high base special attack, high base special defense. Perfect opportunity to rock and assault fast. And you are immune to ghost type attacks. You said normal right there, normal psychic. Immune to ghost attacks, which is freaking phenomenal for my weaknesses, for my wall being Jirachi and my special attack being Alakazam. The only downside is that I did draft back-to-back psychic Pokemon. So they have very similar movesets, very similar to niches to fill. But the thing with Lux, she has Stab Hyper Voice, which goes through subs. You have the normal type to negate the ghost type weakness, and also, if I really want, I can make you the fighting form as well, and just have you be a physical sweeper with 128 base speed, which is phenomenal. So once again, guys, a very diverse Pokemon. Hence why I went with this thing right here. Freaking phenomenal Pokemon. It also complements Jirachi being immune to ghost attacks. You do lose your fighting resistance, but what can you do about that? You can't be perfect all the freaking time. But so far, a pretty solid team right now. Now I'm looking. I'm looking fast. I see just the word Slowbro was taken. I mean, a mega what is it called? I see Slowbro taken, and I automatically assumed it was Slowbro that was taken. That Slowbro was taken. To my demise, it was Mega Slowbro taken, and I rushed this draft pick I just rushed it. I rushed it. I regret this pick. Not entirely, but I really would have preferred Slowbro for my bulky water type. Also having the resistance to I wouldn't have drafted I would have drafted differently. I wouldn't have gotten Melioda. I saw that Slowbro was taken. That's why I went Melioda, and then I went with this guy right here. I went with freaking Quagsire. Now, I wanted to be immune to ice because I have 3 ice weaknesses with Hawlucha, Mandibuzz, and Mega Altaria. So I saw Slowbro. I assumed it was Mega Slowbro was taken, but it was Slowbro was taken, but it was Mega Slowbro, and I skipped over Slowbro for Quagsire. I'm like, because Quagsire does not resist ice, and I really wanted the ice resistance because having 3 ice weaknesses off the bat was kind of troublesome for me. But we'll talk more about ice weaknesses later. So I went with Quagsire. He can be pretty diverse as well. He can be special. He can be physical. He's definitely a wall 9 times out of 10 or 99 times out of 100. But the main thing about you is your unaware ability. So my opponent sits up on me, I can just throw this guy in right away and like There goes your Sword Dance boost. There goes your Calm Minds. There goes your insert boosting move there. Phenomenal choice. Good bulk, good typing. Only one weakness. Also, I could be immune to water if I really wanted to. It became an issue. So now, round, what are we on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 comes around. I'm looking at the opposing teams I see. I see a lot of, I wanted an answer to ice Pokemon, because I'm really weak to ice right here. I have 3 weaknesses and only a one immunity to ice with Jirachi. Forgot to mention that with the Mega Altaria Jirachi combo. But anyway, I'm looking. I see there's an abundance of steel Pokemon that are really good steel Pokemon. So I'm looking and I see Magnezone has not been used yet. So we go to Magnezone with a Magnet Pull, Hidden Power Fire shenanigans. Great Pokemon, great typing, great bulk, and great power, man. He can take down most steel Pokemon except for things like Excadrill. He just Hidden Power Fires until they die. He could Volt Switch Pivot. He could be a huge tech with Specs. He puts in the finest of work. Great Pokemon, resists ice. He is weak to ground. He is weak to fire, which is another issue with my team. But Mandiboys gets around the ground characters. Mega Altaria can take the fire attacks. Melioda could take the special attacks, being Assault Vest most likely with the huge HP and special defense naturally. So I went with you. You can do great things with I can do great things with Magnezone. I like him a lot. I was really content with that pick. Now this pick I completely misplayed on. Completely and utterly misplayed on. So I'm looking at my team. I see I'm weak to fire. I'm weak to ice. I'm weak to what am I weak to here? I'm weak to fire, ice. I'm weak to rock. Someone with Hawlucha, Mandibuzz, and I'm weak to steel with Altaria and oh, I just wanted a Pokemon that could cover a lot of things. And there was also quick. What I should have done, I was debating between Darmanitan and Blaziken for so long. Because I didn't want another Pokemon weak to rocks, which Darmanitan is. But I wanted a Pokemon that could resist fire, ice, and steel. And there's more that type I wanted to resist. But look at my team right now. I don't know what it was. Fire, ice, steel, and I don't know. There's another thing that sold me on Blaziken. But anyway, I ended up going with Blaziken over Darmanitan. Now, Blaziken can indeed be choice card to be physical, you get special. And, like, he's a huge, amazing, phenomenal move pool. He can do a lot of damage if he goes, like, untested, undaunted, if you don't, like, do anything to, like, stop him. But what I should have done, I should have gotten Darmanitan. The base 95 speed, pivot ability is what I should have gone with. But I went with Blaziken because he resists fire, ice, and fire, ice. I can't remember. Fire, ice, and he's not weak to rocks. That's the biggest point. He's not weak to rocks. I should have gone Darmanitan because Darmanitan resists fire, ice, grass, fairy, and steel. I should have gone Darmanitan just because of that fairy resistance. I didn't want to be weak to rocks, but covering under the fairy weakness would have been phenomenal for me to do. And unfortunately, I only neutral damage to Blaziken instead of being resisted because of his fighting type. That was a big misplay on my part, but what can you do? I regret the Blaziken choice, but I'm gonna live with my mistake. Gonna try to make the best of it. Now I'm getting down to the end of the draft, and I'm thinking, wow, I have no answers for fairies at all, other than Magnezone and like Jirachi somewhat. I really need a Pokemon that can dish out the damage and maybe be a little bit on the bulky side as well. And that's where this guy comes in. A phenomenal freaking Pokemon in the form of Roserade. Roserade can be a special attacker, choice scarf, choice specs, special wall, freaking phenomenal Pokemon all around. And this thing takes down fairies like crazy. He has Natural Cure or Technician if you want to run the attack set like I have here. Natural Cure for the wall set. Just a great Pokemon overall. He can resist. He destroys fairies. Also give me a grass typing as well, which I didn't have yet. A grass type attacks and a huge move pool. Phenomenal Pokemon. And now, with that being said, guys, we get down to the last pick. I'm really weak to fire. I have 1, 2, 3 fire weaknesses in the form of Jirachi, Magnezone, Roserade. I have ice weaknesses in the form of Hawlucha, Mandibuzz, sorry, Mega Altaria, and like Quagsire somewhat, because he can't really do much to ice Pokemon. And that's why I came up with this guy at the end. The thick, fat Snorlax. He gets rid of my fire and ice weaknesses. He destroys those completely. He can set up, or I can just make him a huge attacker as well. And that, my friend, is my thought process around making directing my GBA team for the Season 4 season. Season. I don't know why I said it so many times. Like, I don't know why I said that. But anyway, that is your Long Island Resurrections, folks. Get pumped, get hyped, because we are ready to go. And before I end this video, hey, I'm going to interrupt myself right there because I said the completely wrong thing. I am actually in the Ruby division. I'm retarded. I just see what happened was I saw the text, the tweet, like when I was 2% awake. Literally, I like woke up, phone, okay, done. But really, I'm in the Ruby division, not the Sapphire division. And we are with Mulvone and Hank the Pitch. So guys, we're gonna have a great rivalry between the three squads, teams, whatever you want to call us in that division. And I can't wait for this GBA to start. It's coming quicker than you think, guys. I cannot wait. Get it on the way ASAP. It's gonna be a great time. I cannot wait, guys. This is a little update video about just a little video for you guys to enjoy. Hope you guys enjoy. Give me some advice, give me some feedback from my team. You guys let me know what I should do, like some sets, whatever you want to tell me. Just tell me stuff, guys. You are part of this team as well. It's not just me. It's not just me. So guys, I'm out here for now. Enjoy whatever you're doing. Have an spectacular day and enjoy your freaking week. I'll see you guys soon. Long Island Resurrections, guys. Don't forget, Long Island Resurrections are coming through, baby.